Okay, cool, brother. One time.
Something that can get overlooked sometimes in monsoon because a lot of people always think heavy rainfall and thunderstorms and flooding. But wildfires can also be a very big source of impactful weather when it comes to monsoon season. As you can see behind me, we have an area where we actually had a wildfire burn just from a dry lightning strike here in Texas. And these are common all throughout the Southwest, even during monsoon season.
Hello, my name is Scott Kleebauer. I am a meteorologist with the National Weather Service here in Midland, Texas. Today we are going to be talking about wildfires and why they are important during the monsoon season. During the monsoon, we have a lot of area thunderstorms that develop and cause a lot of heavy rainfall, lightning, and damaging winds. Thunderstorms develop due to what we call instability or energy in the atmosphere. An air parcel becomes warmer than its environment due to daytime heating. And once it reaches a certain point, it will cool and condense up aloft, and you generate clouds. Well, when you have instability, those clouds can develop rapidly. And when that occurs, that's when you get your development of showers, and then eventually, if they become strong enough, they become thunderstorms. Well, thunderstorms, they typically have a lot of rainfall and lightning that's associated with a thunderstorm. Well, in the desert Southwest, you can have an area where it's raining, but because the thunderstorm can spread really far out ahead of where it first developed, you can actually get an overhanging anvil aloft, and then you'll get a dry lightning strike that actually strikes away from where it's raining. So what will happen is we'll have lightning strikes that strike dry areas, especially areas that have lots of trees, shrubbery, and high grasses. So that's how we get a lot of our wildfire creation, is due to those dry lightning strikes out ahead of storms. This is where it's the most important to keep an eye out, because lightning can usually strike within, even outside of 20 miles of where a thunderstorm develops or where a thunderstorm is located just in general. And these cause what we call wildfires. And wildfires can spread very rapidly off of those thunderstorms because of the winds that they can generate. So it's almost what we call a positive feedback mechanism, where the lightning will cause the fire, and then the winds from the thunderstorm can take the fires and move them at pretty rapid speeds. And that can overtake a very large area. Firefighters have to be very careful of where they're at in terms of fighting the fire, as well as positioning themselves so that way they're not caught in the middle of where a fire could spread, and how prudent that could be for our local fire departments and the people in charge of trying to put out those wildfires.
So this is what you can expect to see after you have a wildfire started from a dry lightning storm. And that's why if you are out backpacking, hiking, anywhere out in the desert Southwest during monsoon season, it's always important to be weather aware, because the conditions and the environment can change very rapidly.
And that's why it's so important, again, to just be prepared, know your surroundings, and make sure that you have a safe way to leave an area in case something like that were to occur.